Hi, I'm Amy Chittister. This is the Health Science Building. I'm a pre-med major, so I spend a lot of time in this building, and I'm going to give you a tour today. There's no one in here, so we can go. This is the Cna Room. So if you come and want to become a CNA, this is where you'll get certified. We have mannequins here, and we have a whole bunch of different cleaning supplies and bed sheets and stuff like that all over the room. So you have all the equipment you need to be trained. So over here, we just have some classrooms. We can take a peek in one. You'll have classes like biology and anatomy, physiology, stuff like that in here. They're kind of fun because the computers are inside the desk and you just push down and they pop up. So that's a fun thing. This is the nursing prep area, and since they're talking in there, we'll take a quick peek. So this one looks a lot like the last room we were in, and it's very similar. The only difference is they have stuff for catheters and different procedures that CNAs can't do, but nurses can. Over here, we have we have one of our mannequins. This is one of our more sophisticated mannequins. This one can cough, he can breathe, you can feel his pulse, he can talk to you, he can give birth, I believe, actually, so he can change from male to female. And so they use this mannequin for the more advanced procedures. There's a room over here that the instructors will sit behind, and they'll make the mannequin do whatever emergent situation they need it to do, and you have to handle it, and you'll be videotaped, and then you'll go into one of the rooms that we passed over there, and you'll watch yourself and critique what you've done right and what you've done wrong. This part of the nursing department is set up like an emergency room. So we also have child mannequins, if you can see inside that room. And so on different days, they'll pick different systems to work on, such as the nervous system, the cardiovascular system, and the such. And then they will set the mannequins up to have problems that are associated with those systems, and the nurses have to pass off on those skills. This room is locked, but besides nursing, we have the medical assisting program here on campus. Through the medical assisting program, you can become a phlebotomist and you can become a medical assistant. It's a one-year program, and you go through phlebotomy, you learn how to give shots, if you don't know, phlebotomy is drawing blood. And then you also learn how to put in stick catheters and a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, so that's the MA program. In here we have a set of office suites. These are mostly the nursing professors' offices, and they're here to help you. You can come in, you come here on advising day, get signed up for classes, and you also come in here and ask them any questions that you have about the nursing program or whatever program you're in. In here are more office suites. These office suites are for the anatomy, physiology, biology, geology, your more general sciences. And they have, if you look here, all of our professors have their office hours posted and the different classes they teach. And that's outside of all of their doors, so you can tell when they're available to talk to you and help you with anything that you need help with. So down here are all the labs for the sciences of the professors I just talked about. This is the anatomy lab. So there are cats that we dissect, We dissect hearts, brains, eyes, and we actually have a really cool opportunity here that most community colleges don't get. We have 2 cadavers on campus. Our current cadavers' names are Ernest and Geraldine. And you can actually get into cadaver anatomy after you take the anatomy course, the general anatomy course, and you can dissect the cadavers that we get, which is a cool opportunity at a 2-year college before you go on to a 4-year and have much more expected of you. Right now, they are working on the nervous system, and they just got done with the cardiovascular system. We have a bunch of models that they test on. We have our muscle models, we have skeletons, and we have tendon models and all sorts of fun things. Then if we go this way, we have the Physiology Lab. The lights are all the way over here, so I'm going to go turn those on. Physiology Lab, they study what the body does. So anatomy is the study of the structures of the body, and physiology is the study of what the body does, how the structures work. Right now they're working on senses, so they're going to do a lot of vision tests. You probably recognize the Snellen chart, which is that one with the big E over there. They'll test that. They'll use this one for astigmatism. We have the colorblind tests, and they'll test hearing and all sorts of other fun stuff. This test is for your peripheral vision, so that's fun. And then if we go over here, if there's not a class, this is the physics lab. So in here they hold physics classes, but they also hold a few chemistry classes, and chemistry classes go on at the same time. We have giant telescopes. We work with lasers a lot. A couple weeks ago, we made radios, which was fun. Dr. Finney, our physics professor, provides fruit every week and coffee. He's wonderful. We have all sorts of different physics-y things in here. And we learn anything you want to know about general physics. So this is the biology lab. In the biology lab, we have Biology 1010 and Biology 2020. In Biology 1010, you work a lot with cell structure and how the cell works, DNA, how DNA works, genetics and stuff like that. And then in Biology 2020, you work a lot with these models over here, and you do a lot of dissecting. So you'll dissect fish, you'll dissect worms, and see all the different systems. This is one of my favorite labs. It's the Chemistry and Microbiology Lab. In here, you can take from Chem 1, you can take Chem 1, Chem 2, OChem 1, OChem 2, and then microbiology. So in Chem 1, Chem 2, you work a lot with different chemicals, obviously. We make bouncy balls, nylon, all sorts of different fun things that pertain to chemistry. You look at different pHs. If you look in the window right there, those liquids are different colors because of the different pH and how the sun reacts with them. You also learn a lot about that in organic chemistry. And you work with a lot of fermentation labs and stuff like that in organic chemistry. And then microbiology, you work a lot with bacteria. A lot of it's pathogenic, which is kind of cool, a little dangerous, but cool. Right now, we just found out what our unknown bacterias were. So we were assigned our professor put 2 bacterias in a tube, and we had to do a series of tests to figure out what those bacterias were based on their color, their structure, and what they are, how they reacted to different things. So change your lifeline and come study health science at Central Wyoming College.